My name is Michael Omodara. I work with the Nigerian Stored Products Research Institute at the headquarters office in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. I am the head of the Post-Harvest Engineering Research Department. I've been with this institute for the last 17 years. Okay, actually, when I was applying for the ASLP workshop, I was thinking that, okay, we're going to have the normal customary workshop where you have a presenter comes, do the presentation, teach you about some leadership skills, give you some materials that you will go through. But my experience with the ASLP was totally different. Unlike normal training workshop where after the first few activities you become bored because of the way the training is scheduled or handled, the ASLP workshop is never like that. You are introduced to a tool. You want to see how you personalize that, how you want to put that into use. And as you move to the next activity, you are like, wow, this is another thing that actually, whether hearing for the first time or being exposed to for the first time. And you, because of that, you really want to go through the entire process. And I can say that the experience has been very, very fascinating. It's different from every other experience that I've had. My ASLP fellowship has been a good one. I was a member of the Court 7, like I did mention. We are taking through the tools, the CPS process, the CCPO, the reflection, then having a challenge for the group to work on. And the challenge that my group work on is actually how we can improve the collaboration between policy makers and researchers. We're looking at how do we make people in the policy arm, I mean, maybe people in the National Assembly, the lawmakers, understand what is going on in the research and academic environment. And at the same time, how do you make the researchers and the people in the academics understand what is going on in the policy making process? And I'm glad that even though we do not do much as a group, since I'm in that experience, I've been opportune to attend a series of meetings where we actually bring in researchers and the policymakers to actually discuss issues that borders on food security. By the way, I work in the agricultural sector. So to see how do you want the policymakers to help the process, and how do you make the researchers to understand the process that leads to policies that can improve food security. And after that, I was also opportune to be a part of the few ASLP fellows that were selected for the TOF, that is the training of facilitators. I attended the program in South Africa last year, December. I've been a member, I was a mentor for the first cohort of the Nigerian Science Leadership Program, which was held last year, October, in Ibadan, in Nigeria here. And just recently, we concluded the second Nigerian Science Leadership workshop program for the cohort 2. So it has been a nice experience. Apart from facilitating trainings or workshops, the tools, the skills learned have become part and parcel of me. It's what I use regularly with my staff in the department, and I also use it for my personal life as well. So my memorable moment for the ASLP workshop will be the leadership story my leadership story, or the 10 postage notes. During our own workshop, Dr. Uluwatosin Leshi was the one that gave his leadership story. And when he shared his story, I was like, wow. And what came to my mind was the fact that every one of us, as a research or science leader, has a story. And reflecting on our story actually help us to have the right perspective towards solving our challenges. That day when I looked down and we had to write our leadership story using 10 post-it notes, it made me to realize how I started my life as a young adult, going to high school, the challenges, and how I've been able to succumb those challenges and being able to actually obtain a PhD in spite of all odds. What's this actually left me with is the fact that with tenacity and resilience, we can actually come together as a team and provide solutions to the many problems we have as Africans. So, in my opinion, I have been thinking, so how can I concisely put this? An African science leader would be someone who has an understanding of the potential inherent in African scientists and their ability to actually provide solutions to our challenges. Yeah, as the ASLP celebrates the 10 years anniversary of the program in Africa, I want to appeal to all ASLP fellows to continue to extend the science leadership program in their different countries. And I want to appeal to them to continue to solicit for support. Let's make our voices heard at the national level so that the various governments can buy into this, because I see this program as a sustainable way of raising the next generation of leaders who will be equipped with the right leadership skill sets that can actually deliver the Africa of our dream. I would say transformative.